Hello, sunflowers, all the light in the world, the peace and blessing of Saint Sarah, and all of us, the Roma people. Look here, I am a gypsy of light this Friday, May 8th, 2026. That's right, this gypsy had been away. Many were worried about her. Her WhatsApp was flooded with messages from countless sunflowers concerned if she was sick. No. On Tuesday, I brought content for you on Monday, and also for the Sunflower Club. And as soon as I filmed for the Sunflower Club, I talked there in the club about many things that I don't talk about here. Of course I can't, because many people would misunderstand what I said in the video, or interpret it their own way. That's why I only share a lot of content in the club. It's not just because of YouTube's algorithm or censorship itself, but because the people who join the club are people who like, trust, and respect Cigana. So, those same people are at a higher level of understanding when it comes to the predictions I make. No, I'm not belittling anyone here, but over there I give complete predictions. Gypsy, straightforward, uncensored. There's no way people can misunderstand what I say. Which is different from what happens here. And of course, I made my light mandalas on Tuesday. They're rituals, right? The mandalas are rituals. I set aside Tuesday to do them. I used to do them on Saturdays. When I arrived at the mandala, there were a lot of calls from my producers because I go into the forest to do my rituals with nothing. Nothing can disturb me. So there's no cell phone, no camera, nothing. Okay? And then I saw messages from my producers about the prediction video I made on Monday. And they sent me several screenshots. That's right. I'm not really used to it. To being attacked by the left-wing crowd. Very, very used to it. With really vile language, by the way. But what are we supposed to expect? From people who still have light years to go. But imagine my surprise when I saw that people who claim to be right-wing attacked me with the same bizarre, crude language as the people on the left. Just because I said exactly what I saw. But before I continue here and talk about why I almost shut down this channel, I want to tell you a quick little story. I'm a gypsy by lineage. If I walk into a store dressed in regular clothes, the saleswomen practically worship me. If I walk into any store wearing gypsy clothes and my accessories, the security guard follows me, suspecting I'll steal. So I know prejudice firsthand, because I'm a gypsy woman. I know how it works, because over the centuries, gypsies have been seen and labeled as gypsies, as thieves, right? Robbers. I won't even use the word thief. I'll use robbers of children. What people who practice witchcraft harm others. And when I created this channel, I created it precisely with the intention of showing the true face of the gypsy people. So much so that I am the only gypsy clairvoyant in Brazil. I can't speak for the world, but I'm getting there, respected even by evangelicals and by people of all religions. Write your religion here. So, because I wanted to show the true face of the gypsy people, our real customs, gypsies don't kill chickens, no kind of animal, not to do anything to anyone. Our motto is always to protect elderly people and animals. In case you don't know, gypsies don't go after your wives or husbands. Freedom. It's our motto, but with responsibility. Family is our greatest treasure. And many centuries ago, many women who had children from their lovers, or even single mothers, would abandon their children by the roadside. And these children were taken in and raised by the Roma people. During the times of war, many wounded soldiers were abandoned to their own fate, and they were taken in by the Roma people. And many would marry Roma women, and they would become Roma, not by blood, but by love. Roma women, they have always had the gift of healing through herbs. And speaking of healing herbs, many of those stories you hear out there, many of them were about Roma women, and they were burned alive on bonfires like witches. During the Holocaust, it wasn't only Jews. Many Roma people, but they get married. I'm sure many didn't know that. So the Roma people have always been singled out, persecuted, humiliated, and misunderstood. And precisely because I come from this lineage, I know what it means to be misunderstood. Yes. Please understand. I opened this channel through my Gypsy spirit guides at their request. Who asked me, or rather ordered me. And I have always shared content every day with a lot of love, with a lot of responsibility. Don't think that I haven't been tempted to be bought, whether by the left or even to promote gambling or betting sites for millions of dollars. I don't feature any product on my show that I haven't tested first. So I'm not here to make money. I'm here to bring the truth. If I wanted to sell out, I would have sold out to the left. Instead of being persecuted, coerced, threatened, humiliated, even knowing that later on I would be misunderstood by a bunch of generations. I'm not here giving an explanation, because I work with the truth. I'm not here venting either. I'm just here to tell each one of you that I'm not here to give predictions to let anyone off the hook. And my intention is not to divide the right either. But I would never, just like I don't accept being bought for huge amounts of money to present products here that aren't good and lose my credibility, I would never do that. It doesn't matter the amount. I'd rather ask you for money with pics to help my rescued animals than sell my dignity. And that's exactly why. Exatamente por isso. I'm not going to make predictions here or talk about someone and go easy on them just because they're right-wing. I will always tell the truth, even if that means many of you will get upset. I'm sorry, but here on my channel, in my predictions, you will always know the truth, no matter who it hurts. So, if I was misunderstood to the point of being deeply offended with the same insults that the left usually uses for people who claim to be right-wings, I took a few days off because of that, to connect more deeply. I spent these days in touch with my spirituality in my forest, where I do my rituals, far from everything, reflecting. Whether I should continue with this channel or not, considering that even right after surgery, I was either going to protests or bringing videos here for you. I never let anyone down. I never stopped supporting my followers. And even after everything I read there, obviously those people were banned from the channel because constructive criticism is one thing. Attacks, insults, and disrespect I don't tolerate because I don't allow that. Because I have a lot of respect for everyone who watches my content. Because I'm the only one YouTuber. In the world, I don't know. But in Brazil, you get to choose the content. I respect everything. I don't tolerate being disrespected. If you don't like me bringing the truth here, you can just leave. But here, when you click on this video or any other I've made or will make, why not? I had days to think. I'm not going to take down this channel and stick only to my consultations, my rituals, and the Directions Club because of people who need to learn to respect others and leave people my sunflowers hanging. But I thought a lot about the kind of content I'm going to keep bringing here. Because, for example, Monday's content was something I should have taken to the club, not here. And instead of gratitude, I received arrows, but they didn't hit me. Because I'm way above that, and not because I'm better than anyone, not at all. I'm Luisa Cigano, who still has a lot of growing to do, together with all of you. But I don't give evil a chance to enter my life. I don't commit wrongful acts. And that's exactly why I put my foot down. Not here. So of course I'll keep making predictions for you starting Monday. Predictions that you ask for. I always say the most requested or most liked comments are the ones that get featured. But it's obvious that after what happened on Monday, most of the political content I will take to the Generations Club. So if you want to know the truth, without covering for anyone, you can be sure you'll find it here. Now, if you want predictions just to hear what you want to hear, wow, there are plenty of left-wingers out there, and even some now who claim to be right-wing. But back when things were really tough, I was the one who put myself out there. And those same people didn't even exist, or rather, they only showed up much later. Only when the left started to wither. And that's exactly because I'm with you since the beginning. It's just that I have the moral authority to speak. It's just that I have credibility. To continue with my predictions without covering for anyone. I'm not here to divide the right wing. The right wing divides itself, but I'm also not here to be head over heels or pretend that I'm head over heels for someone who, in my view as a psychic, is better than the deconvicted one, because anyone is better than the deconvicted one. But to say that I'm head over heels, no. I'm genuine. And that's exactly why I have a packed schedule with people who wait at least a month to have an appointment with me. That's exactly why I have a daily demand from hundreds of people wanting to schedule rituals with me. And that's exactly why I have the respect of people who are truly at a higher level of evolution. Don't think that I'm going to change the way I am just to please a few people. Never. Don't think that I can be bought, whether by products, by companies, or by anyone else, because my honor is greater than that. I am a blind woman and a gypsy woman who came to bring the truth. So whoever is with me is with me. If you want the more hard-hitting content, click the pinned comment or the description box for this video. Subscribe to the Directions Club, because starting Monday, you guys are going to be blown away by what I'm going to bring over there. You're already falling. Now a little bit more. And of course, also predictions here. Don't forget to leave suggestions here in the comments for the videos for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And my gratitude to all my followers who really trust me. and respect blindly. I give you my gypsy blessing, the protection of our mother, Saint Sarah, our patroness. May she cover each one of you with her mantle. May our Almighty Father in heaven and our Master Jesus be present in your life and in your heart. In the words of each one of you. See you on Monday, if our Father in heaven allows and Saint Sarah knows how to bless. Stay in the light, my dear ones. Kiss from Sagana. Gratitude.